our marjories are the girls who have this narrative where they are constant liabilities to the people they get involved with, whether to their boyfriends or to their friends with benefits, or to any
just say liability. Just say liability.
General liability.
It can never be me. It can be you in a few minutes.
But I believe that there are just some things that can never be me.
Like what?
Like what?
There are some things that can never
Humor
be
us.
There are some situations that I've seen people experience. For example, let's say for example, domestic violence.
See this one.
Wait. No, don't say this one. I've actually almost experienced it. It's because it can never be me. That's why I didn't experience it. Do you understand? I've been in a relationship with someone that I've noticed the signs that this person is going to get violence one day. And the person actually now got the violence one time. Now you see that it can never be me, it can never be me. I can still agree that it can be me because I even still allowed it to almost happen the second time. You see that second time, I meow. Now, some people cannot meow like that, and it will be them because they struggle to understand that this thing is bad for me. Let me stay away.
I like it.
A lot of people have all these low self-esteem,
pros versus cons.
All those. So in some cases, I know for a fact that it can never be. And the thing where it be me, I know them too. And the thing where we say, I go say it can never be me, and they feel can't go be me. I know those ones too. But some shop for me that I say it can what never.
Give an example. Welcome to Pajamas Banter, the cozy corner of the day where we sit back, relax, and we talk about beautiful things that affect the day-to-day person. And as usual, I am your host, George, aka Mr. TITA. And today, as usual, I have my suspects with me. The all so beautiful, the ever so lovely Chichi.
Hey guys!
Been a minute.
Clacking.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
How's your week?
The week has been, I don't know. The traffic has been doing its thing. December is almost upon us, and I'm just so worried. I am so worried ahead of time because the traffic is so bad now. I wonder what will happen when these returnees come in December.
Anyways, that's all right.
I'm briefing them, yes.
As per usual, I have my co-host, the headed one, the most intelligent man on set.
You said beheaded one.
Beheaded one. Bonga Rich in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to be back on Pajamas Banter. I really don't understand where I got that AKA from. That's also
your head no big.
He big.
He big past my head.
No talk about something. Just talk about that's what they call bro code. I don't understand where we're on set.
What's it called?
You want to
Cheat the opportunity to see what you want to talk about.
You want to beat me?
You go there with me. You're supposed to there with me.
Oh yeah, no.
This is Bonga Richie, and it's good to be back on set. You guys are looking nice.
How's your week, bro? How's your week? Good week?
The week has been awesome. I've been here and there, had some opportunities to talk to some executives, some corporates and all that.
You done the wrong go. Collect.
They say if you hang around 5 rich men, you will be the third,
the sixth rich man.
If you hang around 10 dons people,
you are likely going to be a don.
Like now, I'm hanging around one bald-headed man.
Chai.
Coming from a bald-headed man.
And somebody that is wearing wig, covering our own,
It is well, it's okay.
Blind leading.
It's okay.
Blind leading. At least I'm a one-eyed man in the school of the blind.
Come on, your wig.
Anyways, today we have a special guest in the house. She is a gender wars activist.
Wow.
A weapon fashioned against Almajiri. In fact, she needs no further introduction. Titi in the building. Welcome, Titi.
It's really nice to be here. I can't wait to get down to the matter.
To the matter, eh?
Yeah.
Are you ready to talk?
Yeah.
What's that
That's what we
Marjorie?
do.
Sorry, what's that Marjorie? For those who don't know, like actually.
Okay, so our marjories are the girls who have this narrative where they are constant liabilities to the people they get involved with, whether to their boyfriends or to their friends with benefits, or to any
just say liability. Just say liability.
General liability.
So I think at this point you just made it girls.
I don't understand. I will drag this lady.
It's both Almajiri for in the north actually. But I was better than
beggars.
Yeah, are beggars. So you know, in your own context, you're not related it to all those guys.
No, I'm not calling them beggars. I know what you're trying to do there. But approximately sometimes they used to beg, but that is not even really
Begging.
Mara. But you know that actual meaning to something is different from when it becomes a slang.
Okay, it's your slang. You decide to make it your
It's
slang.
not my slang.
Okay.
It's
Well, you hear
a
English
slang.
everywhere.
I think you know, some people. I think it's a social media slang. I can't remember the actual source.
I like the way you used it, right?
Thank you.
Anyways, that's all right. Well, for today we're going to be talking about something I posted in the chat the other day. So one user said the urge to show off to others as a validation of your growth will ruin you. Okay, so when we talk about harsh realities, what does it really mean? Your truth. What is your truth? What are the realities of things that you're facing? Can we just sort of like throw some more light on it? Obunge, let's start.
I don't know when it comes to the matters of harsh realities that the truth that you're facing actually more or less like you not moving away from who you are and start living the fake life that you're not supposed to live in the first place. You have to be your true self because I would not say it in simple terms. What will be. That's what the way
Is
I see.
it now?
Que sera, sera.
What would be. You understand? Because you don't just at the end of the day you will move in circles and still come back to the same place that you are going to. Just face life the way it is and things keep
And that's basically what I've been addressing in my videos about marriages. Like, I feel like a lot of girls are not living in their reality.
Yeah.
They are not living in their reality at all.
A lot of people, not just girls.
No. I'm talking about
from your context.
Yes.
And then aside them, a lot of people are not. I think we just struggle to accept some things, and it is actually so easy to accept those things.
But why should I accept them though?
Because it's your reality. You didn't get it.
How about you want to change your reality? How about that?
Arguable. Have you ever psyched yourself to the extent that you are actually in pain, but you psych yourself to the extent that you don't feel that pain anymore?
I don't think you don't.
But don't you think if you face the pain, it's gonna be better for you?
Absolutely
if you face
not.
The pain.
I don't think so.
I don't think you can psych. I think it's delusional to say you can psych yourself off a pain. It just be like me, they cut you something now.
As someone who works out and who strength trains, I psych myself a lot not to feel pain when I'm lifting that weight.
If you're trying to say that you are a strong person, I totally get that because I am one too. I tend to like move on very quickly and easily. But say you know go feel I'm down now.
Moving on quickly is part of the fact that you're not really accepting it. You're just like like sometimes it never happened. You psych your brain like it never happened.
But it did happen.
It's not your reality.
It's in your subconscious.
Fair.
It did happen.
It did. But anyways, when it comes to things like that, for me personally, living in your truth is tough.
Very.
It's tough.
Now I live in my truth too. I live on the mainland.
But then is it tough or not? It is.
I live on the mainland.
Mainland as well.
I like where I'm living. No, because the harsh realities about it is that it makes it seem as if you're not staying on the island. People even lie that they stay. Where do you stay? I stay on the island, but sometimes I come to the mainland. No, I live on the mainland. You understand? That's my own reality.
But you're
saying it in this way that makes it look as if
our society where we stay make it seem as if it's an abomination.
No, that's the problem of the society. That's not your problem. Because we live in a classist society.
And the society formed the realities that we
Lagos itself deals with classism everywhere.
It's not just Lagos. Life in itself deals with classism.
I want to use Lagos as someone who has lived in Delta State and as someone who has lived in Lagos. Delta State, you can walk in and park your Corolla. That's not your business. If you park Venza for Seka, person park Lexus for Seka. I saw that trend.
Bring you up.
Right? She wanted to valet her car, and by the time she came out after eating, she paid. By the time she came out, they didn't park her inside. They parked her outside. Because they need to allow the bigger cars to be packed in.
That's
you
right.
go to places like, I'm sorry I'm calling them out, but it is what it is. Like nostalgia.
It's not a call out, it's just what it is.
Have you ever gone to nostalgia on a Friday night or on a Saturday night?
You're
not facing Venza for nostalgia. Inside there. You're going to be seeing the top tier cars. That is like a harsh reality.
So are you saying that only happens in Lagos?
Yes, now. Most of the time, Delta State and all that, as long as you get money to spend, it's not your business. Enter. Everybody's allowed to a place. It's whether you can pay this bill. But Lagos is this classism of
what I'm saying, the society forms this reality that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So this reality that a lot of people are facing in today's world that we're living in is actually formed by the society, and the people tend to want to key in. So if I feel that if you face who you are, your true self, life becomes easier.
Very.
Very.
But it doesn't
I agree with
become
him.
easier at first. And I think that part is what people are struggling with.
To grasp.
Yes,
A friend
the
of mine
moment
told
you
me.
can-
A friend of mine
Just
told me
hold on
that.
to it.
A friend of mine told me he stays abroad. He called me on the phone, say you need to really stay for where people dey. Say come up for that your 2-bedroom flat when you stay for mainland.
Okay,
Maybe
babe.
go follow somebody stay for island. Go na the share toilet, the share bathroom, the share everything.
Well,
I say, wow.
well, to
Well.
be honest, your friend kind of has a point.
What's
So
the point?
the only opportunity in this Lagos
Wait,
is
Now
on the
go
island.
Your friend, to an extent, he has a point. It depends on what you're chasing. It depends on what is your field.
Me we wan open farm.
Why is the
If you
field?
dey open farm, go live for Ekpe.
I don't want live for Ekpe. I want to go buy land for Edo
Or
State.
you go ahead, don't go buy land.
Okay, so like
If you're like in the middle of entertainment, and your entertainment career is booming, and you're living on the mainland, you get where go boom reach there, you'll find yourself always coming to the island.
Baba me, I no go squat for island because in my career
Now,
dey
he's not saying squat. He's saying
You say Baba
share.
me.
na the same thing, Baba me.
No, it's not the same thing.
You say Baba me.
It's not the same thing. Squat is I bet make I pitch for you.
Share
Share an apartment
is that you have a
two
stake.
bedroom
Okay,
that
no,
is going
they
for as
explain
high as
now.
You have a
Shey, I
stake.
no
there is
go
a
We use
two
the same parlor.
bedroom that is
worry.
going as high as 6 million naira, 7 million naira. We know that it's very
Now the
pricey
question
here.
is, he stays somewhere on the mainland for a particular amount. Now, can he afford
That same amount.
advice that is giving him? Because that's what we are actually talking
I just
about.
said something to him. I said it depends on how well your career is building up.
Not mind
If you're building up
If
and
you
you
don't
need
reach
to
all
have a
those
certain
stage.
circle of people in the entertainment
If
industry,
you don't reach all
you
those
want to
stage, you
keep
no go
bumping
still dey
into
the
them.
mainland.
You want to keep attending these movie premieres. They don't go to movie premiere for mainland. Who won't go to movie?
You go
Why not?
from
Why not?
How many
What do you mean by
movie
that?
premiere?
What do you mean by that?
How many movie premiere did they do for mainland?
No be like do for mainland. If they draw for island, we go come from
They do-
mainland.
I lie.
Make God no
What do you mean by
question.
that?
Ella, for crying out loud, there is a cinema
These
on the mainland.
mainlanders are
There is
just
a cinema on the
reality.
mainland. There is a cinema on
This
the
is the
mainland.
hash. Which
Nah,
one?
man, nah.
That one with the Keja.
What do you mean?
With
I
a
see it.
crowd.
The harsh
Wow, Keja
reality.
City.
don't understand.
I'll go to wherever I need
There
to
is
go.
ICM, there is ozone in Yaba. What do you mean?
See,
There
George,
you
There is
go,
Pele
Kolawon.
cinema in
There you
Nairobi.
go, Kolawon.
George,
Shafi Bello
George.
won't go Ikeja.
George,
Why
Honestly,
not?
she has a point on that.
say,
Shafi Bello won't go
When it comes
Ikeja.
she took on Ikeja pa.
I said movie
Premiere.
premiere. I don't say
Premiere.
movies.
Premiere.
The premier movies on the
They
mainland.
dey premiere movies from mainland. What do you mean?
No.
Una dey lie. This
Talk
is
no
you
dey
accept
there.
this
Talk
Justice for those
reality.
that stay on the mainland.
Accept this
Talk no
reality.
dey there.
George,
Talk
let's
no
go
dey
back
there.
to the thing
Baba
that
me
you
talk.
have some
like I was-
something that you want to talk
I
about.
was saying
Yeah,
that I
let's
was
see.
saying that if you're having a like, let's say that you are someone who is trying to like get into the movie industry, you want to keep bumping into these people at events and all of that, and your friend is saying, I say you are staying in Ikorodu. Not like I'm saying you stay in Ikorodu, right?
I don't stay in Ikorodu, but Ikorodu is beautiful. And what's the beef with Ikorodu?
You are staying in Ikorodu,
Waterside,
right?
beachside.
And your friend is saying, guy, I get house for Ilason or Ikate, 2 bedrooms, 6 million. Come share this apartment with me, or just a pay small, take a room here, so that in case you have this invite, sharp, you can call you up at any time.
You are right.
Say how far? How far? Can you pull up at 7 o'clock? You look at the time, it's like 4. Because why? There's one person that you have been trying to link up with. Person is there.
You are right.
You can only
But
have these assets.
the harsh
And-
reality is that if you know if you afford that kind
No,
thing,
you rest.
now.
You rest.
But
Now,
the
if
thing is
it's
that
reality,
you have to
don't
push. So the thing I'm trying to say is, right, one for me, harsh reality is expectations versus
Yes, okay.
experiences.
Aha.
Some of you,
Aha.
you are expecting something, but the experience that you're going to have will make you realize that I have to do what I gotta do.
George, move enter the things where you carry come
Oh, yeah,
hold
now,
on.
go.
Bella,
So I posted
mainland for this place.
I posted
Now go die,
something.
man.
I posted something in the group the other day, and it's just a couple of things, right? So the first things first. It says the urge to show off to others as a validation of your growth will ruin you. What do you think about that?
No be waiting, we still dey talk for a year.
Now we do on the talk since
My
now.
problem is showing
Because
off to
say they
others.
do premiere, they call you, make you can't do premiere. You don't get money to rent house for island.
Chai.
You say you want go join body with person. Abi you want even go squat. Me will leave the join body. That one still dey realistic.
Oh, if you need to squat,
Body
squat.
squat. Baba me.
That's part of your story.
Your boss go say, I go talk am for PG. Wetin my hand no reach, I will use gongo to drag it.
Say it to Yoruba, say to Yoruba now.
Oh, wawa mi o to. Ma fi gongo fa.
Oh, Lord.
You know the meaning. Wetin I no reach, I go dey force to reach am. Na the problem wey we get with that.
No.
I believe that the challenges that I'm supposed to face, if I really want to show, say, oh, as a movie premiere kini, my career is important to me. If they call me, say make I dey come island from that mainland,
You come to the island.
I go find.
You should be able to come to the
For
island.
December.
Yes.
Before you go reach the movie premiere. Before you reach the movie premiere.
That's the reason why you should go early. No, that's the reason you should go early. Yes.
But I just said something to you. They fit just call you. How far? I just get invite for +1 by 5 o'clock. The premiere is by 7.
If you know feel work, you know feel work.
December 18th.
Another opportunity go show.
December 18th.
On the same island, you will even struggle to get to that
Exactly.
because of traffic.
Oh yeah, even if you
What I'm talking about
Nobody
here.
argue rich mainland people.
You say
Baba,
what?
you dey follow me, they argue.
if something
wait.
happen for
You dey follow me, they
island,
argue.
Say wetin now?
you
Say
dey-
what you
Yeah.
have.
Talk about
Why
this.
you don't dey help up
No,
people?
be saying
You dey see.
somebody dey saying like the person. When I hear talk, when it's until they talk.
You dey see.
Because I say me like the top person.
Now why you no dey help up
If you
people?
dey island, make something still stop. Make no fit go. Oh yeah.
Yes,
How about that?
I will tell you for free that
How about
last
those
year,
that- hold on, if
last
I-
year, last 2 years, while like if you just day, if you just hear say, what's up? I've been at a office 5-year anniversary, and somebody just told me, Auntie Toyin is doing a movie premiere somewhere. It's currently happening.
Yeah.
Now once I was in
That's
Lekki
actually
now once I
realistic.
turned, I
That's
told my friend,
realistic.
let me join you in your car. We found our way to that. In fact, when we got there, the people entered the cinema.
But the
Don't
thing
worry,
is,
we
if it's not
entered.
your reality,
As
not
we
the way
come
you
out,
want.
I'll be bumping into Auntie Toyin because I wanted to have an interview with her. So I needed to catch her at that time, and I caught her and I got her PA's contact, and she came for that interview because I was chasing. Now you dey Ikorodu.
Why
You
Ikorodu?
there,
Why
brother?
not
Okay.
Yaba? Why not Yaba?
Even that Yaba self, if it
Just a stone throw.
just stop for husband, you know, come up for that husband.
Why are you stuck? What? No.
I use
You understand? What do you think Ikorodu? How about somebody that's in
You know the
Ajah?
days I use.
If you're in Ajah, and I'm in Yaba, who gets to Ikorodu
December
first?
13th, December, because those are the days that people spend 6, 7, 8 hours in traffic.
It
And
is
it's
true,
worse.
but if it is not your reality, you know, if you force.
My problem with what he just said was, showing off
Others.
for others to prove validation for others. That I have a problem with. However, you can show off to prove to
I don't agree with
English
show.
book.
Period.
You can kind of show off to catch the attention of some people. That is why we talked about it just before we said.
You know, packaging is different from fake
link.
life.
Now the same thing.
No be the same thing.
Now brother and sister.
Baba me, brother and
cousins.
sister,
Na
they
cousins,
different from
thank
the
you.
same
They are
thing.
cousins.
Twins,
Na
they different
cousins.
from brother and sister.
Na cousins.
They are cousins.
There's a
Twins
thin line.
is not the
There's a
same
thin
as
line
brother
between
and
packaging and
sister.
showing off.
Packaging.
That thing line na
LinkedIn. We talked
something
about
now.
LinkedIn.
That
Don't
thing
get
line
it
is the
cheap.
difference.
Yes.
I finished a course with the Institute of one thing. That course na free course. Now one free course. But yet, you don't show off. Nobody show
So,
off.
but
LinkedIn
I
people.
think it's the fake it till you make it syndrome. It's
It
more or
is
less.
there.
It's more or
No,
less
no,
like.
no. But when you talk about something like LinkedIn, I'll tell you this for free. LinkedIn is like the Facebook for professionals.
Exactly.
Right? So the crowd that is on there
Facebook, they show off.
is really interested in your professional growth and achievement.
Exactly.
And those are the things that get you noticed by what recruiters, possible execs,
Yes.
and things like
That's
that.
what she's talking about.
Do you understand? So that in itself, for me, I don't think that is showing off per se.
But they're craving validation.
So
showing
I
off.
I have something to say pertaining to this criminal validation.
Please, go ahead.
Validation to showing off to get validation from other people, right? I think it cuts across everybody, because you don't see people actually showing their pains on social media, showing the journey.
No, people cry on
There are
social
some
media.
people,
these
some
days now.
people,
But they laugh at
some
them.
people, some
Exactly,
people.
you are coming there.
You see. Let me give you an instance.
But how do you even look at the camera?
You
and cry?
see some people's social media
It's
page.
weird.
You see some people's social media page is so curated, it's so perfect, it's so packaged
Yes.
and all that. But behind everything that they're doing, there's so much
Emptiness.
pain. There's so much
Emptiness.
pain. In fact, when you now get to meet these people physically, you are disappointed. I've seen so much. Let me try to showcase to the world that I am this person, I am that perfect and all that. When you spoke about LinkedIn just now, right? I purposely choose between myself to start demystifying the kind of post I post on LinkedIn, which is, I'm tired. There's a guy I know. I don't want to call his name. I know this guy physically. I know and say, this nigga I'm sorry for the N word. This guy doesn't have a house,
Oh my God.
but Is LinkedIn is always finishing one course or the other. It's finishing one course. It's snapping this picture with this person.
And you know, girls don't say you study now.
No.
Sometimes it's not. No,
girls don't be saying.
No, it's beyond the house. It's beyond the house thing. It now cuts down. It now cuts down into. It's beyond the house thing. It now cuts down into things like it's not real. You understand? This guy can do a cut on a particular platform that, like you said, that will say is free. It will not. The things that he's posting are fake. I would tell him to say these things are not real. Now that guy make me as a person that decide that, you know what, the content I am posting on my other social media platform,
post it on
I'll
LinkedIn.
post it on this platform.
Sorry, please.
Do you understand what I'm
I
saying?
have a question analysis for you.
Go ahead.
Now, me as a person, my personal brand has been growing massively these days, and then when I have events to go, I feel the need to put on a makeup because, you know, the management would say, oh, it's required and all of that.
How you
now,
look and whatnot.
me showing up, you know, in a very nice attire and the makeup, I feel like, okay, do you think that is
showing
faking it till you make it?
No.
Okay, so now that's why I said packaging is different from fake life.
No, when you
fake life now,
Now my guy is living fake life. Now my guy dey live fake life. Better fake life.
But actually, I responded. I said packaging and
say na there.
Now cousin.
You know, say some people feel they like that your guy. When you say they truly they study, but they're never really big like that.
Exactly.
But they just they try.
They grind.
I'm going to give you an example of that now, just like we're talking about packaging. You're looking good, but you're not getting yash. You can't buy yash pad wearer. Come like say you get fake.
You're not facing your reality.
Now fake life, but you're still packaging now.
No, not fake.
That's
not
where
fake life.
cousins stand.
Down a fake life.
But now what's it to
packaging.
self-esteem?
Now
But you
packaging.
have to build self-esteem. All right. The next harsh reality that we have is it can never be me. It can be you in a few minutes.
But I believe that there are just some things that can never be me.
Like what?
Like what?
There are some things that can never
Humor
be
us.
me. I want to say, I would like to explain it, but I'm giving myself the brain thinking.
Are you afraid?
To not be, to not go and have problems.
Express
but I will
yourself.
do it.
Say
Okay.
it.
Now there are some situations that I've seen people experience. For example, let's say for example, domestic violence.
See this one.
Wait. No, don't say this one. I've actually almost experienced it. It's because it can never be me. That's why I didn't experience it. Do you understand? I've been in a relationship with someone that I've noticed the signs that this person is going to get violence one day. And the person actually now got the violence one time. Now you see that it can never be me, it can never be me. I can still agree that, oh, it can be me because I even still allowed it to almost happen the second time. You see that second time, I meow. Now, some people cannot meow like that, and it will be them. Because they struggle to understand that, this thing is bad for me, let me stay away.
I like it,
A lot
I don't
of
like
people
it.
have all these low self-esteem
Pros
issues,
versus cons.
all those, So in some cases, I know for a fact that it can never be. And the thing wey fit be me, I know them too. And the thing wey be say, I go say it can never be me, and they fit come go be me. I know those ones too. But some sure for me that I say it can what? Never
Give
be.
an example.
I've already given
Just give me an example
now.
Domestic
What
violence.
do you want to hear?
I want to hear.
Domestic
No,
violence.
you saw
What do you want to
somebody
hear?
that there were signs of.
Now,
I didn't find them out.
ladies or let's say women in situations where they even lose their life to the domestic violence.
It's crazy.
Oh, that one.
There's no exception in the thing that I'm trying to talk.
You see that part of it can never be me, and then eventually it can be you. Granted, that one can never be me, right? In the sense that I will stay, give me boo. I will be there, bang. I will be there. One thing, why I say it can never be me is that I will go to jail because I will kill you.
I understand.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you know the thing
I will
that
give
can
you
never
leg.
be.
I would
Do you
like
understand?
to something for this one.
The thing is, I wouldn't want to be in jail because I'm too soft, as you can see. I'm not built for that life. They will beat me for say.
Yes.
So
now
instead of
so
the thing is, it may never be me. Let me not just say
it can never.
let me not say can. It may never be me because 1, 2, 3, 4 times. However, I genuinely don't like it when people see some things that, you know, with TikTok. I like TikTok a lot. I love TikTok because I get to see story times and people genuinely just come online and share their shameless situations
which
that
can
are going
never
on
be
with them.
you.
Which you go to the comments and people saying, it can never be me. And I'm like, will you keep, you and I know you've experienced worse than this. It's just that we have shame. We have not come out to say this thing. Imagine the girl saying, oh, I went out on a date and I had sex with the guy on the first date. And then people say, oh, you guys do that? Can never be me. Say lie.
Actually, that can never be.
No, that can never be me.
That can never be.
No, I have not done it. That does not mean it can never be me.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Hold on, let me hear from you, Richie.
Okay. So, on regards to the topic of it can never be me, I think it borders on things that you can control and the things that you can't control.
Like
the things that you can control can never be you.
Like,
but the things that you can't control
the
can
problem
be you.
is something
like
okay,
what?
okay, like for
Let
instance
Richie
now,
give us an example.
like for instance now, accident.
Okay.
Accident.
Oh, that
Some
one.
people, sorry, some people don't even believe that accident will take their life. They'll be like, it can never be me. It can never be me. There's a
maybe their grace sure for them.
Yes,
How
like,
about that?
No.
Like
I said, like what did I say? Things that you can control and things that you can't control. There are some things you can't control.
I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me.
Baba,
calm down.
okay, can you control the power of death? You will
I
die.
can do all things through Christ that strengthens
Baba,
me.
you go come up for human being.
Not die.
There are some things that, like, okay, let me give you an instance now. Malaria, say you dey sick malaria. So you can't both say because of you be AS, you know if you catch malaria.
Ma shock you. That
Because I be with AS
Yes.
or AA.
AS don't catch malaria.
Do you know that accident happened to me
Nah,
last
they
month?
catch malaria.
I was telling my friend.
AS
you
don't
know
catch
what you
malaria.
said?
AS no dey catch malaria like AS.
Like A.
Like A rather.
You don't say.
I say.
You do say.
I do say.
Okay.
Do you know that
understand?
last month I was actually running my mouth to my friend. So I've not treated malaria in like 5 years. It
Exactly.
can never be me.
It can
never-
Like I have that, but I actually said it.
That can happen to anybody. Now people go they say can never
See,
be me.
do you know
I've been
that?
over finished,
I don't
bro.
know what I was
Jesus.
thinking.
No, but
Okay,
Oh, wait, I don't know what I just want to say. I don't know what I was thinking. After saying it, it's as if the malaria say,
No worry.
the next week I wake up and nothing move.
It's just like
I go to the office, I was shivering.
So
they sent me away.
So the topic of the conversation of it can be me, it can never be me is borders on the things that you guys can control. Like the domestic violence thing that is happening, like somebody coming online and stripping naked and showing themselves. These are things that you can actually control.
How can I control it? How can I control domestic violence?
The domestic violence thing.
You will see
you
the
see the
signs.
signs already now.
control
You see
it
the
though.
signs. That's the reason why you walk away from the
Baba,
relationship.
you will see the signs.
You will see the signs. You will see the signs.
The truth
And the
is,
domestic
when
violence
you
that you're
are
talking about, the domestic violence things that you're talking about, yeah, it can still be you if you are the one that's issuing the beating. Because women beat men, people don't even know these ones.
It's
And it can
sides,
still
though.
be you if you are the one that is issuing
See,
the
when
beating
it comes to
in terms
domestic
of,
violence,
sorry.
I think
It
I don't
can
think
still be you. It can still be you if you are the one issuing the beating with your mouth. Do you understand?
They need give you a sign, K.
See, when it comes to domestic violence, I stand 10 toes down. Not everyone can see the
Every
signs.
single
Not
scenario
because.
has a
Do you know
sign.
that there are some people that do not have anger bursts? They don't have. They don't.
Not be
have
by
tantrums.
anger burst too.
They don't speak. Typically, maybe the person is quiet, or maybe it was a marriage.
I hear on that.
If the person is a quiet person, they go from 0 to 100.
So when
Then secondly,
when there is the
and then you know
quiet,
that don't still forget that some people it was distance dating or whatever. The person can be based abroad, or maybe you're based in the UK. Person is based there. You guys now came together to date inside a place. Then don't also forget that sometimes these people actually in their head they don't think they can do it till they have done it.
It's not everybody.
So that's what I'm saying.
But then when it goes from 0 to 100, wait till you open eyes, still they look as you don't reach the 100.
So that's if you survive it.
Anyway,
Like if you survive the first one. If you survive the first one.
So is it the case of it can never be me? It can really be, especially when it comes to, typically for me, I think that it can always be you when it comes to the matters of the heart.
It can never be you in situations that you can control.
See,
it can never
when
be you.
it comes to
If
the
you can
matters
control
of the heart,
If you can control it.
I think on
when
this
it comes to
particular
the matters
topic,
of the
Yes.
heart,
on this particular
it
can
can
never
be
be
you.
me. We have to agree to disagree.
No.
Because-
on things that you can control, it can never be you.
Even
but the
things
things that you cannot control, like you said,
It
like
can't be you.
if we're talking about the context of domestic violence, it's 50-50. Sometimes you don't see it, sometimes you see it. Like for instance, now I've been in a relationship where I know that this girl fear abuse me as big as I am. I know.
Like with this your head.
Yes, with this my head, with this my chest.
Somebody
and
want to
shoulder.
abuse you.
I know that
Ha.
this girl will abuse you.
You
She
get
will try
mad,
to,
though.
when I mean abuse, in terms of verbally and even physically, right? I know that this girl will attack me physically, and I will strike back. And if I strike back, it's going to turn into chaos. And if it turns into chaos, somebody might end up losing their life.
It is well.
So that's why I decided that, you know what? I'm ending that relationship. It was not me. You understand? So it is these are I could control that situation. But there are situations that you cannot control. That it will be you. All of us will face death. It will be us.
It is well. Anyways, another user here says, cultivate the habit of praying. It works more than you can imagine.
You will pray. If you don't pray,
what do you think about it, John? What do you think about it? Sorry guys.
Calm down.
Let's hear what John thinks about prayer.
See, you cannot underestimate the value of prayer.
You don't under anything.
You have to pray.
It is something that if you cannot cultivate any habit, just cultivate the habit of prayer.
You have to pray.
Even if you don't wake up and say, our Father who art in heaven.
And prayer is not jaga.
He said cultivate the habit of praying. It works more than you can imagine. You understand?
Which are you are nothing your head?
Now scam right up.
Why? Why do you think it's a scam right up?
Because the person is trying to stay in the middle of say, no, I thought say me, you know, go work, but pray. But everybody knows that prayer is like, you know, another realm intervention.
It's not everybody that knows that actually.
Physical, okay, not everybody knows that. There is the physical aspect of what you are asking for.
And then there's spiritual element.
Yes. So the spiritual element is the prayer aspect. No pray now say, you know go pray say and you dey go interview, make God let them pick you. They play.
If you're not qualified.
You know they understand.
You know what?
If you're not what if you're not qualified?
God will qualify you. Are you joking? See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I have seen. When it comes to test, you see this prayer matter. I will go all out for it. Because the truth is, I have gotten gigs, I have gotten jobs, I have gotten calls that I think.
You think?
No, let me tell you, the people that I was in a room with, they will sit me down and school me, but I got it. It's not imposter syndrome. It's not that one is different. No self-esteem is different from imposter syndrome.
No opportunity will come to you unless
let me tell you something.
Hold on, let her land.
I'm telling you, I not be small picking now. I'm not delusional. One thing about me is I'm a hard realist. I know what is what. But the truth is that I have sat down, I have prayed for something. Not be me the hypo. I'm not hyping, right? I have prayed for something. I have dressed like my testimony. I dress. That was how much faith I had. I finished the thing. The next day, I off my phone, sleep. The next day, I wake up, I see message. Say, my person will call you now. This is all that I've forgotten me for months. Don't play. Don't play. See, let me tell you. Let me tell you one thing about prayer. Let me tell you one thing about prayer.
When it comes to not qualified for it, I can speak to that. You know why? I have gotten jobs that I'm not qualified at all.
And why do you think you're not qualified for it?
Because
I've been in HR before.
It's not my field.
You know I've been in HR. I've picked somebody that was lower qualified. Because my instinct told me to pick the person.
I had to learn on the job, but I was not qualified for the job.
Did you achieve the job or not?
That does not beg.
It does not matter.
The question is that I was not qualified for the role. No, that's after the fact.
I feel like you think you are not qualified.
Hold on.
No, my
Titi, as someone in HR, let me tell you that. Do you know that some people employ people that just their instinct? Oh, I just like how that person looks.
When
Let's pick the person.
With the
it has nothing to do with
job or not.
I'm telling you that the prayer element is in the fact that you got employed for it.
They are willing to train you.
Elements, but you guys are coming across like the prayer is all it takes.
So what she's saying? What she's saying?
Even the Bible said faith without works is dead. So what are we saying? No, don't throw this person under the bus.
I be spiritual.
You want to throw this person under the bus?
If I want chop shawarma, I feel they beg God, say make you give me.
No, that one, I did different.
So what she's saying, George, Ella, what she's saying is
you gonna do the physical work.
Preparedness. When you are prepared, when it meets opportunity, success is the portion.
Of course,
you understand.
So
when you are prepared, when you are prepared, and it meets opportunity, before it meets the opportunity, you be prepared and you be prayerful. So, they are like an instance of what she said. Remember when we used to be in this university back in the day? I go sit down with my guys. When we read, we get exam tomorrow. We go read now. Next thing they are all sleeping. Yes. Next thing they are all sleeping. No jokes, bro. No jokes. Please let me pass this information. I don't want anybody encounter them. You understand? We finish. I finish reading. I read till morning. I'm not the most brilliant, but I like to make sure say I did prepared for whatever course will come meeting. I don't read since, but now I just revision. When I get to the exam hall, we start writing the exam. These guys are looking for where to copy. And I read English and Literary Studies in school. You can't copy English and Literary Studies. If you know right, you know right. You can't copy it. We they write 3 questions they give us. Because it's so voluminous, it's so much, you can only answer 2. You can't copy it. By the time we are done, somebody among us as the pastor will be like, let's go to the prayer garden and pray for the cause to favor us. Those guys did not write anything. Actually, why can't they go prayer garden? I'll tell them to say, "Una go fail. You don't get waiting. Don't tell me about any angel coming to talk to lecturer fine."
And the funniest part is, if you can't even pass, if you say whether they mismatch something,
Baba, now they block him. Now they block him. Make those guys pass.
I swear.
You don't get the guy.
I swear.
You know these guys will not be in the prayer garden. Be the prayer garden. That's the thing. Baba, they will still get carry over. My bro.
Don't be delusional.
Yes.
Don't be delusional. No, the thing is,
not stress God.
The Bible said faith without works is dead.
Everybody banks everything on prayer, which is fine.
AKA no.
Everybody, a lot of people bank everything on prayer. Actually, there are churches that open every day because they believe that there's a problem everywhere.
No. As someone who prays,
one second.
As someone who reads the word to understand, because they have to say, know God for yourself. Don't go and stay in front of the pastor and be listening to everything the pastor is saying, hook, line, and sinker. The pastor is like a lecturer. The lecturer can be wrong. Do you understand? So when you take an information, you study on it. And when you study on it, you have to understand. So how can you not have certifications? How can you not understand the job, and you're walking into an interview and you are saying, God, do it for me? Just like you said, you just stress God. But what the person is saying here is pray.
The power of prayer is the power that you can imagine.
Meaning that you can still walk, but without that backing of prayer, it just makes it easier. It just gives you that
push.
That's the reason why those boys
are supposed
to go to the prayer garden and pray for what they wrote with their head. But they did not write anything.
Those ones now, leave those
ones are
I know some people that were like big people in church, but they had extra years.
Anyways.
Yes, guys. This particular one that we're talking about right now is quite interesting. Here it said, give yourself the chance to meet someone new. Don't go back to those who you are lucky to experience your vibe, but didn't see the worth of keeping it.
Your dirty character.
So this particular one, doesn't just bother about relationship. What does boyfriend?
It's in general.
He cuts across.
It's in general.
Wanna talk?
I will talk about relationship and also work.
Relationship owner.
Okay, give yourself a chance for somebody new.
Yes.
You are working in your office. Your character was so bad. You can't use that resign before they sack you. Right? You left and you carry that same dirty attitude to the work because you want to work with somebody new. That same dirty attitude will trail you wherever.
So everybody just believes that they have good character.
Do you understand?
Everybody move around.
Do you know that? Right? Ask some people, what are your flaws?
No.
Do you know some people at the age of 30 they cannot identify their flaws?
Exactly.
If your frontal lobe, if you cannot identify your flaws, your frontal lobe is yet to develop.
Calm down now.
What do you think about this issue just now, bros?
No.
I won't hear George. I want George. George has just said a lot of things here.
Hold on. See, give your chance to experience other people, of course. However, there's also creating boundaries around that. Because you might have experienced something with somebody at a wrong time. How about that?
We're talking about the ones that experienced your good vibe but could not keep it. They don't get sense to know, say, this one I read gem.
That's not what this one is saying. He say always give yourself, because some people did not identify your worth.
They don't identify your worth.
Your worth is
the only place I can talk about this personally is from a work perspective.
Yeah.
You work in a certain kind of place and some organizations are terrible. You have to know that this is not for me, move on.
Oh, that's for millennials.
You have to experience it, move on.
That's why I like Gen Z's.
Because Gen Z know they waste time. You stress them, they're gone.
They are gone. They don't have to. I wish I was like them.
And then I can also talk about it from a relationship perspective when it's like you meet somebody, you put your best foot forward. However, this person is not just reciprocating. You need to move on.
True.
You need to give yourself.
Everybody needs to learn that.
Give an
You need to
opportunity
learn.
for you to
Don't stay there just because it's comfortable.
Okay, but the thing is that when Ella spoke just now, I had a different perspective to what I just read.
Okay.
Yes, but when Ella spoke just now pertaining to you having a shitty character, then after having that shitty character, you now believe that everybody's
the problem, but
then
you
be the problem. Then you now because of you don't want to make they sack you because of your shitty character, you resign and go to another place and work. Like, I think people need to start practicing self-reflection. Ask yourself, where did you go wrong?
Honestly.
What is your role?
Your role.
What role did you play?
Self-accountability is the hardest thing to do.
It's actually very hard.
It's the hardest thing to
because
do.
before you don't say
Holding yourself accountable.
Before you don't say you want to go to where they will appreciate your vibe. What if you were the problem that was causing issue? What
If Bob has a problem with everybody, Bob is the problem.
like I worked with somebody, one of my bosses, he said something one time that your colleagues are the true judge of your character. That is to say, by the time you guys are through working, you gossip about the company. You are the person that is the chief gossip in the company, and you leave that particular company and go. Those colleagues will never recommend you. That's what he said. Clock it, right? Come on. So he said, those colleagues will say, don't employ, let's say Eukarya. Don't employ Eukarya, that get the gossip there. Meanwhile, that person that said that used to gossip between the previous company, but just that she was not at your level of gossip. She was not at Eukarya's level of gossip. Eukarya was just spreading toxic everywhere, and Eukarya will say, this office is very toxic, without realizing that she is the person that is causing the toxicity. So you just ring something in my head, and that's actually true. People don't really reflect.
No,
I do this a lot. What I do is it's so unfortunate, and it's still fortunate I'm not married, but I'm trying to get married. But if when I doing a breakup and all that, in the process of everything and all, I tend to ask myself, where did I go wrong?
Absolutely.
Where did I what's my role?
Asking myself that question actually made me stay inside low self-esteem for a very long time. Because when I have problems with people, whether in relationship or blah blah blah, I first believe that I'm the problem.
Of course.
Then I will now start to say, Alpha, how I say the problem? Only for me to realize that
no, it's not me.
No, so the thing cannot happen. Sometimes with relationship, it cannot just happen by itself. The person had a presupposed idea that you are wrong. Probably you were not patient enough to listen to what the person is saying about you. You just believe that the person too is wrong. There was no point whereby both of you had like this. I've had a situation whereby I had to sit down with my ex-girlfriend for us to not. No, we not found out that it was miscommunication that made us to break up.
Imagine.
And just to piggyback off what he has said, right? Sometimes you can say things like, "Oh, you were not wrong." However, your method of communication that you were not wrong is the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to understand the kind of person you're dealing with.
That's why communication is key.
No, communication is not key.
The type of communication.
Communication is not key. Communication is necessary. Understanding is key.
Yeah. So
if I shout on him, I'm communicating to him.
No be lie.
But how I received
If
that
I
was
whisper to him, I'm communicating to him.
Even him receiving the
exactly. If you're dealing with an avoidant boss, a boss that's always trying to not, you have to understand that. So that statement of you are right in the sense that please give yourself chances for something new. If you realize that you are all different, truly you saw that you gave your best and the person did not appreciate it, it's time to bounce.
It's even through self-reflection that you will know that you gave your best.
So I think this is just,
that's how you can ask yourself that question.
I think this harsh reality in itself is saying, please self-reflect. And if you don't even know when to do that, please do that on your birthday.
At least
you wait for 1 year to give
if you don't know what to do now, Christmas Day.
You know what? I learned a new character of journaling. I started journaling now. I've been I did write
so
you
know what? You know one thing here. At the end of the day, it's there's so many variables to this harsh reality. I want to have like individual opportunity, like individual takes on harsh reality. What's your harsh reality?
I said it. I said my harsh reality before we started.
Yeah.
I said you are not. Your business is not known because you're not doing enough.
Really?
Or you are not known because you're not doing enough.
What do
you mean by enough?
Your business is
so
not
it
known.
is bordered. It is in our current era. It's bordered on consistency. Everybody speaks about consistency. But we live in a society where a lot of people are
inconsistent,
mentally lazy, not even inconsistent, mentally lazy. You understand? Mental laziness.
Yes.
They build the castles in their head. They build the castles in their head,
execute.
but they cannot execute.
Oh Lord,
you understand? So Somebody said one time like that. It's a quote I saw somewhere when I was learning photography back in the day. But I'm not using photography for anything at the moment. He said, your first 10,000 pictures are your worst pictures. That is to say, if you have snapped 8,000 pictures, don't even pat yourself on the back.
You have not started.
You have not started. You understand? You just have to keep going.
That's all right.
One of the most popular people that I like to watch a lot is Alex Imozi. Alex Imozi is a business coach. He's into gym. He was into gym before. He has bought lots of businesses and all that. And one thing that I picked from Alex Imozi is constant repetition of everything that you are doing on a daily basis. Put your business, soak your business in the faces of the people that you want to see your product.
Somebody say soak.
Soak the business.
I would like to get your
so that's it. That's
so better thing, Shai.
No.
My harsh reality is, if you are saying, it's too expensive for, it's because you didn't have money.
Child.
Hey! Moza! Somebody shout
Power! Excess power.
I used to tell people that.
When will I buy this week 550k?
What if it's
No,
overpriced?
the thing
It's
is,
a lie.
whether it is overpriced or not,
Are you currently seeing the iPhone?
if you are fighting for
It's because you're not afford
overpricing or
it.
anything, you don't feel
I
bad
no go
about
lie,
that.
I no get the money.
So
now,
I tell
never
people
buy it.
that there is clothes of 10k, there's clothes of 50k, there's clothes of 500k.
There's also
You
clothes of
cannot
2,000.
see clothes of 500k because it's 50k all you can buy. You not be saying, it's too much. There is
Is
really
the quality not the
nothing
same?
as there's nothing called overpriced. Overpriced came up from the situation where people are seeing money that is bigger than them and they're like, why would somebody buy this kind of thing with this kind of money? People are buying it. You're the one that cannot buy
poverty.
it. Mindset.
And they have their target audience. You see
It's
that
not
target
poverty.
audience?
I'm on top
Poverty.
target
No, it's
audience
not
for
poverty.
TikTok. They go
It's
drag.
capitalism now.
It's just certain people taking advantage of other people. It's still the same classism you spoke about.
And
Wait,
capitalism.
let me ask you
But capitalism is real.
Wait, let me ask you
I
something.
know, but
how
it's-
much can you buy a t-shirt?
What's the
No,
No, you go
before,
for
before,
it.
Let's just
before
say
they tell me
how
that
much can you
I
buy?
come from mainland, before they tell me that I'm living in mainland, because I know affordable places you can buy t-shirts.
If you're saying that,
Wait, Joe, let me begin. Why did you show that with that? Are you not saying that? Joe? I don't understand. You know the thing I'm saying on the mainland.
They just ask you a simple question. You start to
okay,
explain.
let me give him an example. Let's say you say,
Go ahead.
you can buy.
Okay, let me lie.
Oh, yeah, lie.
I can buy a t-shirt for 70,000 naira.
Nah,
Hey,
let's
don't
wait,
put your
wait.
mentality too much.
Nah. 70K is enough. 70K is enough.
Affordable.
Do you know why you're saying 70k is enough? Because that's how much you can buy it. See, as I did like that, I don't buy Crocs for 10k before. When I go mall,
Probably I buy t-shirt class to be 3K.
Baba wait,
They play.
when I go mall, I see Crocs we fine and they tell me saying na 70k.
Okay.
Baba, I no get that 70k. And people like me, when no get OT like me, if they see that 70k, they go, they feel say,
Why
70k.
is overpriced?
Because then I take it, they feel afford. Do you know that as much as that Crocs is 70k, some people can buy it 100k. They no go feel am for body and they no go complain.
Another thing again.
Because say the money dey.
Just to jump off that thing, I remember years ago.
It's a big problem actually.
Years ago,
What you're talking about is the problem.
My friend of mine said to me, Mama, I have this one money, let me just go and buy gold. See what are you using gold for? Say waste of money.
Poverty.
What is gold? Gold. Nah. And this
don't call
money
it lack
right there in my
mindset, not
hand.
Oh yeah, look I bought
As
Don't
I
you lack
come there,
mindset?
see, it's just it's
You
a
know
lack
that
mindset.
It's a lack
mainland
mindset, not call it
island,
poverty.
When you start
Lack,
lack mindset.
is poor. No one that says
And the
poverty
thing
is
that,
poor
guess
at
what?
mind.
And
That's
guess
what I
what?
mean.
This exact same
Just
thing.
start.
I
Poor
now
at
said I now
mind.
said it to
Please.
somebody that if you have small money, just buy gold.
Let's talk
The
about
person responded and said exactly
mainland.
what I said years ago.
Let's talk
What
about
is
mainland
gold?
and island. I cannot stay on the mainland. I cannot stay on the island. I cannot stay on the island. If you have money now, you will look for the place that their water is not brown.
The truth. No, that's not true. The true people that stay on the mainland, the true people that stay on the mainland are happy are those that have money and stay on the mainland. See, if you have money,
If
like
you are, even if you
you
are,
are a well-to-do person and you stay on the mainland, I know that you genuinely like the mainland. That's the truth.
No, be
But
saying
if you're
that.
not
I genuinely love staying on the island.
Tell me
My breed is
about
cooler.
your harsh reality.
My own harsh reality, right? This is very debatable, but I tasted it and I will never go back. It is already too late,
Okay.
right? I remember
When you are staying in Delta State.
when I was in Delta State, I was like, why would a young lady like you buy a car? What are you using car for?
Wow.
use it and buy land. Ogbeni, if they call Lagos, she don't get money for land that car. Buy car first.
I swear. This is what I agree.
Buy car first. If you have 50 million and you want to buy land or car, buy car because if you die first,
I beg,
you buy that land,
I beg.
First, your next of king go take that land.
I swear.
Have you seen when rain is falling and people are waiting for bus?
Oh, you
Jesus.
And this is funny thing. These people are well paid, though. A lot of them have money. They pay them, but the car too cost.
Car don't cost.
If I will get money
They are
for
car
car,
at 12 million.
buy affordable car. Car wey
No, depending on what you want,
Wait, I
Jack.
tell una, buy Corolla where you fit afford. The
I
one
dey
where
tell
you
you.
buy fuel, 40k, 42, if it last you 1 week.
Do you know the problem with this car
See,
talk?
let me tell you why it's easy. You fit don't park, you know one day for traffic, you can park, right? Wait out the traffic. Around 11 or 12, you enter your car. Fiam!
George, I want to say
don't
something briefly.
But if
I want to say
they're going you
something.
well,
I want
as
to-
you don't get car, wait for
So
it.
I want to say something pertaining to
Then
this
you
car
collect
thing.
your phone.
You know, I'm very much intertwined into this showbiz thing. I can tell you for free. Let's talk about car is very, very important. I dey go events for a hotel. I dey go events for a hotel. I dey go events for different locations at the end of the day.
Stop
But
it.
the thing be say,
Stop it.
I dey have to close that event early enough because of say motor no dey.
You know that's reality.
You don't understand.
I get as
You push
reality.
all
now.
of us, talk
Motor
our
no
own
dey.
ass
No. My bro.
No.
My bro. I won't close. My bro.
Hold on.
10 o'clock. I don't dey run the
They say I don't talk about
But there was a
reality.
car. I
I
can
beg,
drive
make
home
you
around
talk
2.
your own harsh reality.
Harsh
You
reality
understand?
for me.
When
And I
you
said
are
it
trying-
before. If you cannot afford it twice, you cannot buy it twice, you can't afford it.
Buy that car. If you cannot afford it twice, buy the car.
I
So-
said
So-
if you cannot buy it
So-
twice,
so
you
if
cannot
you-
afford
if
it.
you-
I
I say you cannot hold on. If you cannot
Baba,
buy
you
it
dey whine
twice,
me.
you can't afford
You
it.
know
this Nigeria.
George, nah lie.
You know the meaning
That
of
means many
afford?
people afford.
If you cannot buy it
Baba
twice,
me,
you can't afford
simply
it.
Lies.
means you want to buy something and the money is in your account.
Okay.
And you can debit that money. That's all afford means.
You cannot
be by
afford
saying,
it if you can't
I
buy
got
it twice.
So if I'm buying a
For
plot
you
of
to be able
land
to
for 10
afford it, I will
million,
correct you.
and I have
It means
2
that
million
you
in
buy
my
it
account, I
and you
cannot
are
afford a
comfortable
land.
enough not to feel it when you
If I
buy
don't-
it.
I'm not
Tell me
feel
now,
am.
if I buy raw dough on 1.2 million,
and I no
because
fit
say
buy
I don't
it.
You
get,
can't buy it
because
twice.
I don't get 2
You
million
cannot afford it.
naira
Right
balance.
I
For
will
my
not-
house, I don't get money.
I didn't say you didn't
Papa,
get money.
no,
I
wait
said
till
you
the
can't
meaning of
afford
afford.
it.
They want me.
So because I want buy
say
something,
no get
something I don't need. I'll come buy it twice.
I say if you cannot buy it twice, you can't afford it.
No, be say
If
it's
you
not
like,
come and
come
talk
and
to
beat
this.
me.
If
Na
you don't
economy
get the
stop
money,
me
they
this.
sit
Na
down
economy
and
say
fight.
come
Now
car
fake life,
liability.
now fake life, they worry am.
No mind am.
So I understand.
Even though
Why
you
Roman
don't-
Abramovich? Why no buy Chelsea, buy Manchester United 2 times the same time? Because he can
Hello,
afford it
sir.
twice.
Hello,
He's
sir.
not a billionaire.
Hello, sir.
Wetin
If
you
you
dey-
can't
wetin
buy
you-
it twice,
wetin
you
you dey
can't
tell me
afford
now?
it.
I think at the end of the day, what I would say is that everyone's reality is different.
Different, man.
So
Different.
I would, for me, I'll probably finalize by saying that do not judge another person's reality with your reality, right? You can give concessions, you can give grace, right? But then things that I know that I would draw the line to, I believe that my reality is your reality is attitude, good attitude, like you said, self-reflection. It can be all our
Can be
reality,
common. Yeah, it
but
can be
financially, economically, your reality is not someone else's reality.
course.
So just offer people grace and take it one step at a time, and do not be delusional.
And first and lastly, it can be you. Death can you fit by all of us fit by malaria fit catch all of
We
us.
are
Watch
going to
yourself,
buy.
check your health. You understand? Try to go to the gym. Try to go to check, continually check yourself because it can be you. Me, my own is bordered on health. You understand? Because it can be you. It can be all of us. This is something that all of us cannot control. So for you to have a certain level of longevity in this life, try as much as possible to continuously check your health and be better.
That's right. Dr. Richie says so.
Chop
Titi,
knuckle, chop
your
knuckle.
last thoughts. Your last thoughts.
So my last thought is that if you didn't have money, just hustle to have the money, okay? Don't be saying that the people that they are buying car, they are making wrong decision.
They are actually-
It's financial, can you
mistake.
financial mistake,
Yeah.
and stop having problems with how people charge. If you know if you pay them, just waka go your
Rest.
business. Rest, yeah. That
You
is the
can't
word.
afford it.
Well, you can't afford it. This is not even the matter of
You
buying
can't
twice
afford it.
again.
You can't
Plus
afford
one, plus two, you know if you afford that.
Very good.
Rest.
Anyways, my final takes are that everybody's reality is pretty much different, and we live in different realities. Own your reality. Do you understand? No matter how harsh it is, just own it, stay in it, and then hope that it changes from time to time. It's been a nice session with you guys. I enjoyed this conversation. It's still Pajamas Banter in the building. And thank you very much for tuning in. We're still Pajamas Banter. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at Pajamas Banter. If you have not purchased any of the merch, go to the Instagram page and purchase any merch that you like. And if you use the code again, PJB001, you do get a 10% discount because George says so. Thank you very much. It's been a lovely episode.
Pajamas Banter.